Oh, wait. Alright. Well, this is a night embarrassing because I completely forgot to do this before I start the stream, but I got really excited, so. Kava. Blood boils to the sunlight. Yeah. Alright. As you can tell, this isn't exactly the smoothest transition to an opening, nor is it the quickest. So, what's going on YouTube? This is Very Mellow Man, and I want to welcome you all to what I hope will be the finale of our wonderful, dangerous, yet interesting adventure with The Curse, a Skyrim Special Edition Overhaul. I want you guys to pay attention to my chanting tree, as I've done everything I can to perk out fire armor, frost armor, storm armor, as well as magicka and health enchantments, and went back to the enchanter specialization. All in all, taking 36 perk points to get what I wanted out of the enchanting tree, which is a bunch of enchanted gear. Now, don't be alarmed at the higher levels. Remember, one of the powers we have from the Seeker of Sorcery ability is 10% more powerful enchantments. Combine that with a maxed out enchanter's tree, you can put 20% spell cost reduction on as much gear as possible, as well as the other defensive and supporting values on our gear, are at the maximum amount we can legally have for the curse. Combined with everything else, and this is basically as powerful a character as you can make within the curse's confines. And that's fine. So now we're just going to go back through the void teleportation room for the sake of, brevity. And tell you why I plan to make this the final video. Truth be told, it's just a lack of interest in continuing. What I hope to knock out for this video is the rest of the Dawnguard DLC, the main story. Then we're going to go kill Alduin. And finally, we are going to kill the Ebony Warrior. You'll see why that's going to be the last thing we do when we get to the Ebony Warrior. But for now, we still have quite a bit of Dawnguard content to go through. I expect this to be the longest video in the Let's Play. And I'm going to keep it that way, no matter what. So hopefully we don't get any unfortunate accidents when it comes to, streaming through this video. The raw... Oh. What? Oh. I mean, I was following the wrong thing when I was such an idiot. Okay. Yeah, I was following the wrong thing. Here we go. That is Aldion's Ultimate Armory. I have no problem using it to make shortcuts like this when the only thing that really matters to me is time. Oh, but yeah, obviously, if I'm even doing this, that means I've gotten the second Elder Scroll that we needed to continue the main story. Right here. What I had to do was install a mod that pretty much just forced the chest in the boneyard to open prematurely.
Yes. How may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid.
And by doing that, we didn't have to wait for Valeria, and we could just pluck out the Elder Scroll from the box.
Be angry with me.
Wait, what happened to you, Thrall? What happened?
In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to return. The failure was purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable.
No!
Please, forgive me.
There's no cure for blindness, is there?
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome.
Isn't that amazing? We have healing magic that can restore you from death. And apparently, if you get really good at healing magic, you can keep yourself from dying from a fatal blow once a day. But there's no outright cure for blindness. That's pretty crappy. This isn't what my character actually thinks, but I have to say it because it's what the game's saying.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Oh, okay, good, buddy. Go on.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
No, thank you, good buddy.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree.
Now,
Will in turn
said mod has a catch.
of the moths are following
The catch is that you have to
to decipher the scrolls.
load and turn on the mod before you enter the Soul Carrion for the first time with Serana in your party. Otherwise, the box will not open. So I had to load an earlier save and redo the trek into Castle Volkihar back into the Soul Carrion in order to get the mod to function properly. But thank God it works.
Which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
So now we have his Elder Scroll as well. The Knife of a Moth Priest. I don't get why he didn't have one on him if he's also a Moth Priest, but whatever. Now, there is one small sacrifice to having to reload from an earlier save in order to fix the quest. And that is the lost of our lost book of summon a giant frost wolf to do most of your fighting for you. However, that's really not a big deal. And thankfully, we already found the Ancestor's Glaive earlier in this Let's Play, so we can just fast travel to the location we need to go. Another thing, oh right, I need to re-perk up. Alright, let's see here. Speech. Right. Now, here's the best thing about the enchanting skill tree. The best and worst thing about it is that, typically speaking, you only need to get to 100 in order to make one set of Uber equipment for the rest of your playthrough. After that, you can just take the perk points out and put them elsewhere. And then we have Mage Armor, which we really don't have a pressing need for. At all. Alright. And yeah, the sacrifice to all this is that my shouts... The problem with making a special, The problem with making a special necklace, you can see here, is that my dragon shouts come back much slower than they normally would.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a waste of time,
Serana, if this ends up being a waste of time, I'm gonna help you with that conversation with Dexium. Like, I know she's gonna say that regardless of what side you're on, because Dexium helps you on the Dawnguard side as well. There we go. For the sake of fairness, in addition to every attempt I've made to increase my various magic and elemental resistances, I've also kept the Atronach Stone and the Ghost Mage specialization. So, without Mirak's boosted gear, we have basically a 55% chance. A 55% chance to absorb all the magicka from a spell attack. That also, of course, counts for Dragon Shouts that aren't Drain Vitality, the only shout in the game that's coded to ignore any all form of magic absorption. And I think any effect that could give you a disease as well. Now, as you can see here, by the time we get around 4 or 5 sets of moths, we begin to be coated and colored in an effervescent sphere of power. And there are moths all over the place, so you don't have to go in a set pattern, just collect 7 bunches, into the column of light and redeal the swirl blood. This is the second time all game that you will have to read an Elder Scroll to complete the quest. That's pretty interesting. Not a lot to say here, though. We're actually reading from the scroll instead of seeing a flashback. Also, hopefully our status as Dragonborn means we don't get blind. Even with all this preparation. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me see your powers. Summon Shock Mage. Oh, you know what? Spectral Assassin. My god. Okay. Okay. Go get them, Shock Skeleton. Speak to Serana. What were you even doing back there?
The dread Father works through. His work has just begun.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there.
There we go.
As white as the snow.
Never mind that, it worked.
For everything we've been through, you're damn well
But
brave.
yeah, it's kind of
What
weird.
about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
Darkfall
It's
Cave.
almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecies.
Yeah, it's almost over, alright.
Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The exact location, I'm not going to tell you quite yet.
Before my father has a chance to track us down.
Alright. Sorry, Serana, I don't have any questions for you. Oh, but you know what? Before we do this... let's go do the Fallen. So that we're all set up to go to Skull Faldin when we were done with Harkon. Oh boy. Man, I'm an idiot. Sometimes. Like, the rise and fall of Tower of Mazark, I'm an idiot. Zark, I'm an idiot. Alright, Tower of Mazark. There he is. Like, Reading. But they're called cool guys. They're called cool. The character. I was great. Wow. Oh boy. Christ. Now, let's see if this guy's gonna be a problem.
It's a fine day.
Not as dumb as you look.
Uh-huh.
Must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it was important, right?
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal, but I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep
The plot.
Alduin, the world eater himself. But how can we
Like
fight
Alduin.
him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm a dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard.
I don't know. I'm just picking lines that sound the best right now.
Now what's this nonsense on trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to get to Alduin before it's too late. Okay, so we're back to the whole problem with RPG, with open world games in general. It's the entire concept of player urgency,
How do you intend to lure a dragon into the
when technically you have all the time in the world to do something for the sake of. Alright.
Oh, probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works.
Interesting. Okay, so I have to admit, I'm so used to the fact that I get the call Old Havig shout from the truce, not peace treaty, but truce meeting at the Greybeard's place, that I forgot that you don't actually have a way to get that shout any other way. If you don't go to the peace treaty, except to find Esbern back at Skyhaven Temple. I actually forgot about that. Let me see here. Dang. Yeah, this is the outside of the temple, by the way. Yeah.
I'm afraid there's a serious one.
Oh, right.
Who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Oh, wow. Oh, hold on a second. The Fallen Skyrim. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on a second. So, never mind. We're not gonna talk to Esbern. Alright. I don't even care with the Dragon Soul. Oh, okay. Avoided. Catastrophe avoided. Alright, 28 minutes into the stream. We are good to go. Thank God.
I have tasted the voices of Alduin's allies on the wind.
Like, oh, Jim?
There is one who I remember.
Oh, I have no problem.
He is the one to tell
What? No, I
us
have no
where
problem.
Alduin has gone.
Alright, right. Odhavid. Snow. Winged Snow Hunter.
Our names are always made up of three Rofmulag, words of power.
Ding. Characters who are actually like that. It's actually like the characters that I have. They're really, 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 really good. Really.
A shout, yes.
Like it. But this
He is not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by
right, you guys like measuring your dicks against each other.
especially from you, Dovahkiin. But Odahviin, he is headstrong, Bozik, rash. Even among the Dove, he was known for this. He will not resist the challenge of your voice, Dovahkiin. He will come. Now, hear his name, Odahviin. Taste it on the wind. Odahviin. Know it in your soul.
Now, the best thing is, since this is less of a shout, and this isn't really a shout, you're just yelling really loudly into the air. You don't need to unlock the shout with 3 dragon souls. I don't think they will. With all due respect, you can't. You really can't. You can't. You can't. I love that. I love that. Okay. Alright. Now that's taken care of, we can just get into it. Oh, and so about my outfit. I wanted to choose an outfit that demonstrated how rich and powerful my character had become in this cursed land. And I felt like looking like a royal, like a noble, was the best way to do that. I mean, I practically am a noble. You guys never got to see this because I had better things to do, but I look exactly like a god-forsaken Jarl. Awesome. Ready. Let's go. I mean, think about it. I'm not only the Thane of Whiterun and the Thane of Windhelm. I own very expensive property in both Windhelm and Solitude. I own the most expensive piece of property in the game. I can steal as much money as I want from anyone. Or I can legitimately make money just by selling potions.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Let's see, shouts. There's no avoiding the fact that the next thing you have to do is use, oh wait, Dragon Rend, not Dragon Aspect.
We're ready when you are.
There we go. Oh wait. Wait, this will be a problem for my follower. This will be a problem for follower. I forgot about that. Come here, Otavi. Come on. There we go.
I went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Yeah, where is your boss hiding, dude?
An apt phrase, Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your thorn for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship.
The whole character.
The strongest among ourselves.
Yeah, you're.
Who
if your original leader decides to run with his tail figuratively and literally between his legs, and your culture is based on strength, he doesn't have anyone to blame for himself if someone decides to dissent.
Innumerable pardons, I digress.
Sorrow. You're saying you're sorry.
Traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His
There, I like him. I really like Chris Jericho.
One of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlang. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Serve you? No. Need id. Croesus.
Okay.
Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova. Of course.
Right. That's the whole gist there.
But not while
I'll say free from the soul alpha.
and you can trust me. Free me, and I will cap you to.
Darkfall Cave. Deep Without. Alright, sure. You will be taking me to Skull Dolphin, just not right now. Indeed. Alright. Oh, and yes. As I was saying, the point of my outfit is to display how much power and influence my character has acquired over the course of his journey. The most expensive clothing, the most expensive jewelry are all at his fingertips. Whenever and however he wants. And that's without getting to the fact that he's got so much scoundrel luck that he can just find rare jewelry without even seriously trying. Oh, you know what? That actually is something I forgot to do. I have to go back and initiate a Shrine of Talos back in Whiterun so that I can reduce my cooldown times. Then I have to eat the one potion of blood I've got in order to restore my vampire's full fire and ice resistances, since this is like the last stretch of plot before all that other stuff goes down. There was a wrestling. Love it. No, I agree. Whatever you do with your own time with a single player experience is up to you. 3. Fine. I also just believe that if the developer doesn't feel like adding it, It's really... It doesn't have to. And we're have to. Now, well, he should. Because we're have to. It's... Have to. Where's our... Well, dick, but his actual point was pretty sound, and I do get it. The dick, and no, there wasn't really a way to avoid that, I suppose. Especially since your actual point is that people are trying. Alright, let's see here. I love it. But yeah, I'm not mad at people. That's a little stupid. Alright then. One enemy blood potion. We're good to go. Especially after I buff up with Dragonhide. Yeah, that's right. I turned off the Master Scrolls and Spells Tweak mod so that I could... So, in exchange for losing the ability to cast Master Spells with one hand, I can get back the Master Spells I actually want to use after full capacity, like Dragonhide. Look at me. I actually look like a dragon now. Full Dova. Speaking of Dova, six-second fire breath. Awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much all you really can do when you're being swarmed by people. But in all honesty, that's fine. Technically, though, the fact that we have Dragonhide for like 18 minutes after we dual cast Dragonhide, it does mean that the entire... It does make our Dragon Runes of Endurance rather redundant. Woo! Woo! Okay. At the same time, I still want to hold on to my Dragon Runes because it's not just the powers they give you, but they act as a check mark on how much progress you've made as a character throughout the game. Look at this.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Oriel.
This is a temple to Oriel?
Oriel, how
Right.
so many
So,
different names for the sovereign of the snow.
Right. So I said, I do remember that.
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers.
So, if you've been a huge Elder Scrolls fan for years, even if you've only played the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and you are so in tune to Skyrim's version of the Falmer lore,
Of course, you're here for Oriel.
meeting an actual...
Why else would you
actual, factual, sapient
First, I must have your
snow
assistance.
elf
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
is like one of the biggest plot twists in this game. It's really nuts.
Kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Oriel would allow this to happen.
Like, anime porn. That's gross.
They swept into the chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
Okay, he didn't. No, that's making sense.
Chantry
No,
was
he
a
didn't.
place
Nah,
of
he just.
peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins.
Haha, because it makes sense.
No match for
You kind
its sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
He might not be alive, you know. Oh, okay.
Something's
Never
wrong.
mind me then.
He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Oriel. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes.
And the way shrine, I assume, is behind you. Yeah, this looks like a place you actually live in. A Shrine of Oriel. I'm not going to take that because it would just get rid of our Shrine of Talos buff, and I really don't want to lose that.
This is so incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for
It's not very transparent.
Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these
Thing?
shrines were charged with teaching the
I don't think
mantras
so
of
too
Oriel
seriously.
to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his
Well,
practice, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. You need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so you can kill your brother.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another
Believe me, Serana, compared to everything we had to do to get both Elder Scrolls,
following in the
it's really not that absurd.
Way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end
No.
of Overhaul passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
People, he's not transparent. He's not very. He tries not to be transparent. But he's a
Spread
dick.
far apart across
He
the
doesn't. They can't all mean the same thing. Eh?
Oh no, the chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way,
They
you
can't.
need the initiate's ewer.
They can't.
Once you've located
All right.
the way shrine, there'll be a
No,
spectral
you're right. They
prelate
cannot.
attending.
Not if
They
it's
will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin as if you've been enlightened.
All right. Let's see here. I'll be off then,
This
buddy.
may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I don't have any questions. So, guys, we just walked into one of the oldest Cain and Abel subplots I can think of. And the worst part is, I'm not even sure if this is technically a Cain and Abel subplot. Seriously, I'm just glad I can wear this again. It looks so cool.
That'll teach you.
Alright, let's see here. Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah. Got a quick save here. Alright. Alright. Oh! Alright, whatever. I'll pay attention to enemies that are directly in our way. But for the most part, I'm not going to focus on what we need to kill. For the most part, I just plan on skipping by. If I can help it. I like my house to say, I call her. Okay. Kelly, oh my god. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you... For, raw. Oh, she... Oh! Now, the draft. Oh, the draft. The draft, you idiot. The draft, you idiot. Okay. Pretty sure this will be... It's a very quiet journey, all the same. I don't really have any reason to muck around and... Woo! Okay. I don't really have a reason to muck around and, talk shop. I know it seems kind of lame that I'm just running away from everything. I get that. But this is as much about necessity as it is about difficulty. At least at this point.
Who's there?
But release. Also, those animals from Vale are genuinely the creepiest animals in all of Skyrim. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Hey, this guy's weird. Wow, huh? Wow. Okay. He's really serious about this man. You're really serious about yourself. I can at least understand that. Alright. Alright, that's the first of the 5 stations we need to get to. Initiates error. Jesus Christ. He's where, I think.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Oh yeah, sure. No problem, do it.
Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
It's kind of weird. No, they're absolutely the best ones. Oh. Okay. Okay. Working. Alright, it stopped working on her entirely. Forgotten Vale Cave. Yeah. I gotta tell you guys, this is my first time being here at night. And while the atmosphere is beautiful, I don't really care to not have any idea where I'm going. Quick save.
Welcome, initiate. This is the way shrine of sight.
I can tell.
Behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
That's so... Oh, yeah. Let's think about the Darkfall Passage, which we do not want to do.
Let's get indoors.
I'm guessing Clear Skies just doesn't work in the Forgotten Vale. Which works fine with me, because this entire place is supposed to be some sort of really forgotten era in general. So even the weather being out of the Dragonborn's control suits the narrative just fine. just fine. Awesome. Now, there is a special bonus boss fight we can do here that will involve fighting 2 dragons at the same time. And I'm willing to do that. But at the same time, doesn't this just kind of prove that the game is running out of a meaningful challenge? No, it doesn't. What am I doing?
You've reached the way shrine of learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras?
Yes, I am.
Ariel bless you, child. For you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. You've reached the way shrine of learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
So we just got 3 of these. Oh, jeez. Okay. You know what? Alteration, haste. It feels like we missed one, but I don't think we really did. White skin. Huh? No, you awesome dude. No, you awesome dude. You're an awesome man. You're a white man. You're a white man. You're a good man. What? No. What? No, I'm not gonna bring up your... Why would I do that? No, why would I do that? No, why would I do that? That's really not important. Not, No, why would I do that? That's... No, why would I do that? Alright. Jumping down. Paragon socket. I think the Paragon stuff is for a couple of key items you can find in other places of the world map. Probably within the Forgotten Vale. But, hey, don't look at me. I'm not that interested in talking about it. Oh, you know what? Let's do that double dragon fight, because that'll be a good chance to test out my Dremora Butler. Yeah. Cold effects. Let me see here. Paints Insight. Powers. What? Who are you? Who are you? What in the world was that? Oh, that's what happened. I had no, phew. Okay. All right. Pulling cross station knock. Woo! Oh, Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh, wow. Who in the world is this? Who in the world is this? Okay, you know what? Alright, no more screwing around. No more screwing around. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let me see how you like that. Resisted Thunderbolt. Oh! They're snow elves. Right. Okay. Incinerate. You know what? That's fine. Oh! Great. You know what? Shout. I gotta summon my big boy here. Oh no! Oh no! You're using shouts too. What are you people? Okay. Alright. That's Sinius Norleth. Release the chaos within. Every heavy attack you deal 30 additional. That thing does 30 additional points of damage for every heavy attack? Okay, that explains why we're doing so much. Oh, man. This thing increases the damage of frost spells. Okay, hold on a second. Who are you? Where did you come from, Vampire Knights? Are you from the Vampire Knights mod? What? Jesus Christ. This is a huge... Alright, so I'll just get Chaos, Sorrow, your 200 gold, all your gear. I'm gonna look at my mod screen so I can figure out where this guy came from. Alright, let's see here. Right, this is the Boneyard bug mod fix that I was telling you guys about earlier in the video. But yeah, please be advised this mod works best if installed before entering the Soul Cairn for the first time with Serana. Remember that, but use it because it's great. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting about the Warrior After Death. Hours of gameplay, add a lot more bosses and mini bosses to go along with the dungeons we've created, custom armor, custom shouts and spells. This could be for the Warrior After Death again. Vampire Knights. Abaddon, Wilhelmina, Vigilant Stark, Malgoth, Surprise Faller. Some amounts. Okay. Alright. Oh, you know what? Yeah! Ooh. Let me see here. Drain Vitality back at ya. Resist Incinerate. Menyarnoth. Okay. Yeah, these guys are definitely from the from the Warrior After Death mod. This isn't increased population. This isn't increased population militia add-on. This isn't Vampire Knights. And this definitely isn't from the Curse. I don't see the point of the Curse making guys this powerful. For 330 seconds, opponents in melee range take 15 points Frost Cloak. Staff of Frost Wall. That leaves you, my good man. That leaves you, my good man. Alright. Enhanced crossbow, exploding dwarven crossbow of ice. Guess I'll take that because you dropped it. Alright. Oh! These guys are literally left without bodies. Look at our dragon during here doing the work. A tough day's an understatement. Come on, come back out here. Avatar form boosts all of our... Oh, you know what? I have another power. So, Dragon Burst and... Okay, right. There we go.
Still remember how to fight.
Land, little bastard. Christ almighty. Finally, Jesus. So we have to fight against a trio of extremely powerful snow elves with extremely powerful snow magic, extremely powerful melee gear, in a weather condition that made all of their frost-based attacks even more powerful. And they're supported by 2 dragons. Jesus Christ.
You've arrived at the...
Yes.
Then go
I was wondering why all these guys had, like, no head. No body, really. And I was like, what is this? This apparel is nuts. Okay, so Menure, frost resistance and frost spells boosted by 25%. Same with the chest. The crown gives 20% fire resistance, which is actually pretty unique for a piece of headgear. And the gauntlets also, same thing as the boots and the crown. So Menure definitely lived up to his position as the caster. Frost, shock, and fire. Okay, that's pretty good. Senior, one-handed. One hand does more damage. Bows does more damage. Helmet gives you swing ability. Necklace. Shock. Now, the chest piece is definitely the most interesting part. Alteration, Conjuration, Destruction, Restoration, Illusion spells cost 5% less to cast, and Magicka regenerates 75% faster. Plus, it's counted as heavy armor, even though it doesn't give you any armor. What is that about? I guess if it gave you armor, they would be even more difficult to defeat. But that would certainly explain why they were all so tanky. And finally, Gimgor. Fire resistance, 20% bow, 20% bow, swing the wire, frost resistance. Okay. So there's a good setup here for full ice mage or full melee dudes. And melee dudes are like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was nuts. Guys, that is by far the most difficult fight I've ever had in this game. And yeah, that was on legendary difficulty too, so we were just taking bonus hits from every possible angle. Every angle. I'm not sure if we're going to use that special frost cloak, though. I mean, frost spells, those are nuts. This is so fun, though. That was actually legitimately fun. I don't mind dying a few times so I can figure out a strategy to beat the boss later. It's only when I feel like the boss is so poorly balanced that you have to cheese it to win, it becomes a bit of a problem. Now let's see here. Every heavy attack deals 30 additional damage, so... Let's see here. Potions... Alright. That is so hilarious. Well, I see. Okay, his I like the characters here. I agree. Okay. All right. Well, I think the staff of the frost wall has to have something special about it. Otherwise, I don't see the point. It has to. Like, why else would it drop? Unless it boosts. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. But I mean, okay, whatever. Let's see here. Belmer Warmonger. Yes. US. I cannot stress enough. One day I need to do a serious walkthrough on the Warrior After Death mod. Just because of how ridiculous that mod sounds, and I really want more people to give it a shot. Because you'll never know where you find those guys. I did not look up anything about that mod. Anything whatsoever. I just put it in because I wanted more quest mods for the PlayStation 4, and that looked like a quest mod to me. Boy, guys. I like Shane. Woo! Almost died. I love you, Shane. I love you. It's kind of shameless on the nose. Hmm? I like Shine. Like heal. Long. That's. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you aren't surviving a fall from that height. You're not a super vampire dragonborn like I am. That being said, I do like the idea behind putting 3 super bosses next to what's supposed to be another set of super bosses. Because I'll be honest, Dragon
Did you hear something?
Rinor. Ryn. Rynyor. Narloth. Here. But these guys make it super personal. Like, alright. So, this guy just showed up out of nowhere. Don't know what his deal is. Actually, I've never been up here before. What is a diamond paragon? Well, I'm afraid you guys are never going to find out because that's not really the point of this final episode. It's not really the point. I do like Shane though. I think he's a... I do like it though. I think you guys are cool. I think all you guys are cool. His weird new MMA training, which is, I admit, is a new full-fledged MMA training, which is interesting, very interesting, very interesting, very... Woo! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
Huh? Alright. Chest. That's fine, whatever. That will always be great. Fire breathes into your crotch. Frost giant blood. Oh, this can randomly drop from you. Okay. Plus 100 health, stamina, and carry weight, and plus 50% frost resistance for 1 hour. Minus magicka, fire resistance, shout recovery time, and 20% more move speed for 1 hour. Right, okay, so apparently there's some ultra-specific version of the Frost Giant power. So I guess you're gonna need to kill those Frost Giants or to get those, special... I do mean special gear. Alright. Yep. Ah, bless me, guys. The sneezing doesn't normally go. Oh. Line him up, knock him down. Line him up, knock him down. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm not pissed at you. You're a good guy. Oh, I'm not pissed at you. You're a business dude. Alright. Okay. So, okay. Looks like my only choice here so I show up here. And here we go. We're about to hit the last where. Because of my terrible pronunciation, I keep pronouncing the word where as a, you know, as beware, you know? Erwin McGregor. That type of thing. Fuck. Yeah. Alright, we are done. I guess these guys are all coded to be enemies. Because of the way the bonus bosses work. But while this guy clearly has a weapon, you can't actually harm him. How long is this fire worm gonna last? There we go.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate.
Yes, I have.
Prepare to honor them.
Yes.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Draw this water from the basin, and you get basically miniature fast travel locations to the other shrines.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart.
Now we have to go inside the very last section of here, which is oh, you know what I do admire though? This mod author apparently learned how to include enchantments that fortify destruction spell damage by a certain element without removing the ability to fortify cost reduction. That guy looks like a sun tyrant. Chantry Oriel. Oh, yeah, it's in here. Oh, it goes down the drain. And the inner sanctum will unlock. I always used to think I had to do something with the statue first. I never realized that we just have to wait.
Oh, what is it? I figured it would be more of an issue for you.
Why would it matter more with me?
Don't tell me you're that naive. Really? Oh. Wow. Alright, well... what do you think my father's going to do once we bring the bow to him?
He'll want to use it.
Of course he will. But at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore.
You think he'll try to kill us? Of course we'll try to kill us.
And I'll be unnecessary once he has it.
They'll have to take care of him.
Not until we have the bow. But this won't be easy. But we can handle it.
Alright. Let's go inside. Now we're inside here, I'm going to reapply my dragon hide. Nice. So these Falmer are frozen over from something, and if you interact by taking their loot, they will react with extreme unpleasantness. Huh. Ruby Paragon. Okay. I'm just gonna straight up say I have never done that before. Let me see here. What is this Paragon stuff about? Okay, ultimate potions, elven arrows. Oh. Another chest, okay. I swear, guys, I didn't know that would happen. Shrine of Oriel. Okay, I think I remember now. The Shrine of Oriel increases your bow damage. Which makes sense, because it's supposed to be comboed. with comboed. With the Oriel bow. Why wouldn't it be? Guys, can I just point out how much I love this game? I really mean it. I just love this game. When this cursed playthrough began, I did it because I genuinely love the idea of showing you Fulgore's interesting ideas for overhauling the game, as well as adding some other kind of challenge to it. And I think he pulled it off very well. You're not prevented from becoming all-powerful. It just takes you longer. And it'll take you going through some routes you probably never thought of in order to pull it off. I can safely say I'm just happy that I got the chance. That I'm Paragon. Alright, chapel. And here it is. Archcurate Virther.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Oh no. Looks like you're still the MacGuffin of this story, Serana.
Usefulness is at an end.
This is like the perfect place to summon more of my super minions. For whining something violent. Literally breaking up at the seams. Ooh, boy. It looks like you're out of goons, Werther. Oh, uh-oh.
Show yourself.
I'm locked in the cutscene. I'm locked in the cutscene. I can't attack. I can run though.
What trickery is this?
Slay the Archcurate. I believe what I did last time was Firestorm. Yeah. And this is the original Ancient Farmer set, which in our case luckily includes the Ancient Farmer Curious and 2 crowns. Oh, so even Curate does that. Okay.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Bertha must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Fuck. Alright. The betrayed weren't to blame. It turns out that all this nonsense was a crazy conspiracy that we weren't able to see because I broke the quest chain. One second. Okay, here we go. Archcurate Vyther, the leader of the ancient chantry of Auriel and brother to Gelibor. When the Falmer invaded the chantry, he was enthralled, somehow taken under control, or so his brother thinks.
Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
So, here's the thing. The point of the prophecy is to get back at Auriel, but he can distort his influence over the world. So, check this out. Auriel didn't intervene to save him when a vampire turned him into a vampire. So, in response, Verther took command of the Falmer in the valley, let them invade the chantry of Auriel, and massacre all the snow elves there, except for his brother, Gelibor. Then, he made plans to use Auriel's bow to bring about the night that never ends, so that vampires can run amok over the world. Yeah, guess what? This entire Dawnguard story, it was actually started by a guy who felt like his god abandoned him.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you restored the chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about
and the point of his prophecy,
you've but to ask.
Vikar is the one who created the tyranny of the sun. And the whole, yeah, pretty much all of this is one huge revenge plot.
Please take the bow. It's yours.
Serana. Alright, let me see here. Let's go to... Serrano has to come with us, so maybe fast traveling will allow us to turn off the Volkihar stuff. Well, looks like I have to reload. Great. That's great. Whew. So, the boss fight's not the difficult part. I just have to avoid using...
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? Done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to me.
Is he talking about me?
I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
From the sounds of things, I had the right idea to just spray unyielding fire around the place.
An impressive display, but a waste of effort. You delay nothing but your own death.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Okay, that should be everything. Hopefully he won't... Oh, he's setting up a master spell. You can tell. There we go.
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this.
There we go. There's the proper script.
He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
There we go. Now you're going to hear the backstory I just gave on Werther from his own mouth.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed
Nope.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my
The voice
eyes,
good.
Serana. You tell me what I am.
Not what it was.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't.
All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon.
I gotta say, this dude looks really good with the crown. I'm glad that either the Vampire Knights mod or the...
You created that prophecy?
I think it's either the Vampire Knights mod or the unofficial Skyrim patch that re-added it.
The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
All this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Yes, farewell. Alright.
So the deed has been the restoration of this way shrine.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Sorry, dude. You're literally the last of your kind now.
Because that
Well, canonically, you're the last of your kind. I might have killed 3 more of your brethren, but,
if you wish to learn more about the bow or obtain some hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please take the bow. It's yours.
alright. Alright.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
So what we do now?
Before we spoke to my mother in the soul cairn, I would have said we'd bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him.
Then we'll kill him.
I keep thinking that there's got to be another way, but he'll turn on us both the moment he gets the chance. No, he has to die. We have no choice.
Well, let's face them together.
Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
So, if you're thinking this is supposed to end in some epic battle between the forces of the vampires and the Dawn Guard, that only happens if you want it to happen. I don't know who gives you the quest to do it, but it's a side quest. See, Savian's character is... He doesn't really have a problem with the Dawn Guard for personal reasons, because he's just who he is. That's just whatever. But the truth, and ultimately the matter of the matter...
Need something?
I need you boys to keep yourselves safe while I'm busy with, well, with you know who. Now, there's one annoying thing about this boss fight that prevents me from being able to do what I've always wanted to do against Harkon and go Vampire Lord against Vampire Lord. And that's the fact that his boss fight goes in stages. So, while we do show him up, we won't be able to take him on without having to interrupt what we're doing to do one of our actual stages.
Something.
Nope. Harkon's not in his room, but that's fine. This won't be Harkon's room soon enough. You might as well consider it my room. When all's said and done. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to save again. Alright. Here we go.
So, you've return.
And he's fully decked out in vampire stuff.
Keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me?
You're calling me a half-breed when I come directly from your lineage.
All over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid. Not anymore.
It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
I may have been loyal. Yeah. Okay. This is a fair argument.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
You're an insult to our kind. I am the new alpha species.
Oh, come now. Spare me your notions of kinship. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine.
No, I wouldn't, because unlike you, I'm a good person.
The vampire is eternal. And with immortality comes
You're an
the
idiot.
revelation that these bonds never
Yeah.
endure. It's fleeting,
Marie.
momentary at best.
Uh-huh.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you in my trick. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
I got a better idea. I'll show you why you're outdated.
Little patience. Talk. Good. Let's end this.
Right. Ariel's bow. I think we need to use the sun-held arrows.
Use the bow.
Look at that, we killed him so fast, he's just going through all his phases. Another set of vampire royal armor. Guess I'll keep the vampire boots for the sake of it. His black soul gem. A potion of blood, makes sense. Vampire dust. But the biggest prize is his Harkon sword. It absorbs 10 points of health, magic, and stamina each swing if wielded by a vampire. Oh no. Okay, 1 second. Oh, great. Great. Okay. Now we can bother the fight, but I can't use fire breath. Can't use fire breath. Apparently, those worms will just break any scripting that involves singular persons entering the arena. God.
So, you've returned. Is it? Or it keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I
Yeah, not really interested. You were never her father. Or, well, to be completely honest, you gave up the right to be her father a long time ago.
Now that's done.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here for as long as they let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
I'd like to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Vampire said something about vampire blood in the bow.
It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow.
Can you use your blood then?
Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of elven quality, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over with.
And that should be... I only have 2 elven arrows, that's fine. Shrouds the sun in darkness if shot arrows bow.
Congratulations on defeating Harkon. Lord Harkon defeated. I never imagined I'd see the day. My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
He was out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father.
See, the fact that you still feel bad about it because you are a good person, Serana, you shouldn't feel good about the fact that you had to kill your own parent. No one should feel good about that. Your own parent. No one should feel good about that.
I am above the petty squabbles here.
Alright.
I have lived for far too long.
No one should feel good about having to do something they don't want to do. Green. And I love Orton. I freaking... Okay. Fuck.
Yes?
Yeah. Alright. Listen up. There's a new man in charge. Me. Either get in line or get out of my castle. That's all I've got to say.
Out with it.
Alright then.
Yes?
So, with that taken care of, let's set Ohavig free. Alright. It's been almost 3 hours since this stream started. And we're rapidly approaching the last legs of our journey.
What now? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Okay. I don't know what giving you that. You're not gonna wear it. Alright. So, counting the... We're gonna save the world again for what appears to be the 4th time now. We saved the world from Ancano and the Eye of Magus. We're gonna save the world. We saved the world from Mirak.
Something to tell the grandkids, huh? I can't believe I'm still alive.
Let's see, where is it?
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the dome. As new.
The 3rd time he saved the world was just now from Harkon. Although, to be honest, Harkon couldn't really threaten the world. Neither could Virther. Let's go. And that's where the inspiration for dragon riding came from. That was so perfectly timed. That was so perfectly timed, guys. This is beautiful.
This is as far.
Let's see. Shouts. Okay. How long can I fortify my shouts? Six hours. Okay.
I can take.
All right, here we go. Oh, right. Dragon hide. Oh my god. Let's see here. Potions. I like Ember Moon though. No, I like. So what? These are just normal dragons that are coming to menace me for no reason. The final stretch. And of course, it doesn't really matter if you have your companions with you or not. The fact remains you're going by yourself, dude. Now you criticize the wrestling being too good. That's pretty idiotic. That's pretty stupid. It's like you can't win with people. But I love Athena. I like Athena's character. Or what was it? With the author really liking the story of characters. Lobby. Let's see. Whale. Snake. And I believe he wants snake again. Yeah, I guess the door we want to open that. Thankfully, the last door puzzle in the game's main story isn't obnoxious. I like Embamu. See here. Whale. Hawk. Down here will be cool. With the snake again. All right. All right. Thanks. I got tacos right there. Nice. All right. I mean, I might as well loot this place. It's not like anyone else is ever going to come in here and get that stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Is that the... There we go. Woohoo! As you can tell, because we have so much magicka in the pool, just getting potions that temporarily restore our stat by a certain amount isn't enough anymore. Diamond Dragon Claw. Let's see. Wolf, Dragonfly, Dragon. Ain't that a way to end off the puzzles? Now, normally you get the word wall for Storm Call here, but the mod I have that moves locations of plot relevant shouts to other locations takes care of that. Look at this. Potion of Ultimate Magicka only works for 5 seconds, so that's 300 points of Magicka restored. This means there's a point to making Dragonforged potions of health, stamina, what have you, because they actually do what they should do. Dragon Blood, Dragon Elixir of Blood, Bone Meal, Nakarine. Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever. It's just a mediocre staff anyway. Only valuable because you can't get it anywhere in the game. This is it, boys. A very definite final dungeon. And you're here somehow. Weird. How are you able to get... I mean, I know you're a vampire lord, and you have a... like, the way you have it is gross, but I don't understand why you're able to be up here, Serana.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have prayed. But vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Who are you?
Giant's Gap. In the gloom before dawn, we march unsuspecting.
night's end brought victory. A swift flying arrow to Sovngarde.
Oh no. You actually took an arrow to the knee, and that was the end of your journey.
Alduin, can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us?
Yes.
I saw it fair when first I Shore's Hall. Hurry, before Alduin your life. I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
Oh hey, Ricky.
The bitter war of the world beyond was all for naught. We are all trapped in Alduin's web. For our legions he cares
Fina,
not.
I don't love you,
He
Fina.
devours us equally.
Death.
Doom unescapable. Shore as well. He welcomes all heroes to his kingly hall, if we could but reach it. Beware! The World Eater waits within the mist.
Yeah. Ultimately, the whole point of this is that the Civil War kind of feels irrelevant next to all the politicking in the world. Ultimately doesn't matter in the face of existential tragedy. I don't even know what that is. Let's enter it quickly, see what it's like. Okay. Oh no, I guess Alduin screwed them up. That's sad.
What brings you here? Wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I can tell from my Nord blood you're soon. I pursue Alduin.
A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel your doom foresaw.
I need to get into the Hall of
Shamed
Valor.
are you, as usual here passes. Living, by what right do you request entry?
So, because of the way, if you complete the guild quest lines, you basically get to reaffirm the way you roleplayed the game. But what I'm going to do is stick to the point. Oh, you know what? Let's do it because I don't think anyone else usually do this.
You trespass here, Shadowwalker. Shore does not know you. Perhaps before the end you will earn the right to pass this way. Welcome I do not offer. Your errand I will not hinder with my wrath instead.
Can I get into?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shore's favor has found you, friend. All of our
Alright then. And yeah, back to Legat Ricky, you'd find, I assume, Galmor and, the fuck is, I assume you'd find Galmor and, Ulfric in her place if you sided with the Imperials in the Civil War.
Welcome, Dragonborn.
He is Grimoire.
Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare. By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades.
Or the afterlife.
And
What's
ventured
left?
not
There isn't one.
dark mist.
And the reason I don't care about
Three
the
away
next
from
world
the
is because
Gorm
this world is the one I'm concerned with right now.
glad-hearted in battle.
No.
Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing, grim. The three await your word to loose their fury upon the Temple's foe.
Alright, yes, Grimoire. Nice to meet you.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever.
Alduin,
Hack on one eye.
old comrades, let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's fist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with four voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragon. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field
Let's do it.
echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Oh, a quick reminder. I have a mod installed, I don't remember which, that makes Alduin and, should have made Alduin as well. As well as Mirak higher leveled and more difficult to fight.
Clear skies! Combine our shows!
Yeah, they go on your command. Just so we get this out the way. Alright. Oh no. I only have one for... Oh no, I don't. Okay.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
No, fool. I've beaten him by myself.
Strength is failing. Once more, and its might will be broken.
Alright, let's do it. Now remember, the only way to actually hurt Alduin is with Dragon Rend. Oh, and I'll get rid of your stupid... Alright, let's see here. Do I still have Dragon Hide up? Yes, 38 seconds, so okay. Oh boy. And that's it. And the sky's clear. On a new day.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern lord of his evil snare.
Oh yeah.
This was a They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies when you have completed your count of days. When you're ready to
When you've completed. Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
Turn now to this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour. All hail the Dragonborn. Hail him with great praise.
Now we can use Call of Valor, which allows us to conjure one hero of Sovngarde once per day. And Shore has a special shout that basically acts as a fast travel location. Look at this. I'm now... Well, Parsonix is now basically one of the Dragon games. Oh god, it looks so awesome. That's it for Alduin. And the whole Torch Pass. I mean, it's not like you're... Alright. Yeah. I have no regrets.
You did, but I cannot celebrate his fall.
The world is a better place without Alduin.
Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. And, as you told me once, the next world...
Parsonix actually remembers what you told him as an answer for this conundrum many game hours ago. Awesome.
But I forget, you have won a mighty victory. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin.
Yeah, this is definitely not the end of our story. Though and scatter across the world, while I was worshipped, they may not yet bow to you or to Parthenax, which means that we can still randomly fight dragons whenever we feel like it.
Willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
One last person we have to meet before we go off to our final adventure. You should be landing right now.
I wish the old one luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for. As for myself, twice over, I gladly use the power of Zu or Darving. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
As long as you're outdoors once a day, Odavig will come and land suppressing fire. So that is that. Is what I would say. Except we still have one less thing to do. Guys, this has been truly a wonderful Let's Play. This really has. Fulgore 2727.
Yes? I'll be at Castle Volkahar if you need me.
Fulgore 2727. This is a very awesome mod. Oh, that's right. I need to do something else before I do all this. I need to do one last thing before we do anything else. Let's go back to my humble home. When Fulgore wants to make an overhaul of the game, he doesn't just make it harder. He adds a lot of genuinely interesting content. In addition to the usual hardcore rule tweaking that goes on with these games, to make a really memorable experience. And I will never forget my time playing The Curse. It will always be one of the most interesting Skyrim Let's Plays I think someone can do, and in general, it'll be one of the most interesting Let's Plays I've ever done on this channel. And what I'm about to show you guys is another example of what I mean by interesting content.
Can I get a few gold to spend? Please?
Here's 500.
You're the best. Thanks.
I'm a good father. So, after you defeat Alduin, you get to unlock a special Dragon Rune. There is salvation. You no longer have a curse. It costs you 5 pounds of carry weight, but as long as you have the Dragon Rune of Salvation in your carry, you no longer suffer from any of the debilitating curse effects in the game. No longer.
Fine. Take a look. Good day.
I'm gonna wait a whole day just in case. I didn't do that before. I just lost track of time. Also, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Fuck me. I have money. Oh yeah. Let's see. 20. Put $100 on there. Alright. So, back to the nature of the Rune of Salvation. If you guys... I never did the DLC for Dark Souls 2, so I can't talk about that in order to make people who've kept up with my channel's content understand this point better, but... The narrative of Dark Souls 2 is about Vendrick and his brother trying to find various ways to overcome the curse of the undead. Various personal, disturbing ways that ultimately only yielded one kind of success. Should the Dragonborn collect all 3 of the Lost King's crowns. The crown of the Sunken King, the crown of the Old Iron King, and the crown of the Ivory King. After getting their crowns, as well as Vendrick's crown, you can acquire Vendrick's Blessing, which, when you wear it, will prevent your character from losing health or being affected by the curse status at all. Aside from just losing health because they're taking curse damage. But if you don't suffer from the curse effect, what basically happens is you don't suffer from the effects of having your maximum HP reduced at all. What's supposed to symbolically mean is that you no longer suffer from the effect of the undead curse and that you're truly free from the cycle and its worst aspects. In this case, the Dragon Rune of Salvation is basically exactly like Vendrick's Blessing. We no longer suffer from any of the debilitations, so we can no longer be cursed. We are free. And the best part is, even if holding the rune is required to free more than one person from the curse's influence, the fact that defeating Alduin means that all we need to do is craft more dragon runes of salvation out of blood basically means that as long as we wanted to, we could spread this cure for the curse all across Skyrim in order to help literally everyone in need. It's really radical. I absolutely love the implementation of it.
Never should have come here.
Oh, of course. You show up. Why are you this big of a deal? Ooh. Why am I taking this much ice damage? Ooh, okay. There we go, that's much better. Woo! I thought I was gone for. And now, as we close the tail on this mod, we face the Dragonborn's greatest foe. Or at least, the greatest foe in terms of overall challenge. It's not that Alduin isn't difficult, it's just that the blow is lessened a lot by the fact that you're not fighting him by yourself. Okay. So, let's just buff up. Let's get this started.
Yes.
Oh, is that the voice?
Oh, let me just show you what happens if you try to use Unrelenting Force.
Need something?
Huh.
What do you need?
Remember, this is taking place on let's see. I'm just kind of messing with him because I can use whatever shouts I feel like.
I'll see you in pieces.
Woo! I just got blasted upwards.
Never should have come here.
Shoot!
Like the bite of a flea.
You can tell the guy's perked up because he's got potent frost H-Nox. Alright. Let's try Avenge with Howdy. Yeah, it does.
At last.
And that is the Ebony Warrior. You defeat him, he drops 1,300 Ebony arrows. His Ebony Bow of Winter, which does frost damage, he has the ready to hit you if you try to use, ranged attacks and stay far away from him. His Ebony Sword of Vampire. His backup iron arrows that he shouldn't ever need to use. A black soul gem to represent his heart. A Daedra heart. One of every flawless gem in the game. His human heart. 3 potions of vigorous healing. I believe he also has 3 potions of ultimate healing, but I forgot if he did. A torch. And his fully kitted out set of ebony armor, which gives him 20% health regeneration, 20% fire resistance, underwater breathing, bonus one-handed damage, 20% frost resistance, and 20% shock resistance. Now, sadly, if you do kill the Ebony Warrior before you go into Sovngarde,
More cups and plates for me to carry. I was hoping you'd say that.
alright. 38 pounds. 7 pounds. 45 pounds. 52 pounds. 62 pounds. 76 pounds. As you can see, this guy can carry hundreds of stuff, and I'm not even sure if I'm at full capacity for him yet. But yeah, that is pretty much everything, guys.
Butler's work is never done.
Neither is the work of a Let's Player. This is a nice camp to have your last vigil on. And the reason that the Ebony Warrior cannot actually go into Sovngarde is because he's a Red Guard. I wonder if my Death Roll Overhaul let me do this. Hey! I've got my own Ebony Warrior. Yeah. I just did it to show off. Unfortunately, yeah. He's actually a taller red guard than most other people in the game. And you're not supposed to be able to use Dead Thrall on him, but I deliberately cheated to do so because I thought this would be a funny image.
More cups and plates for me?
Anyway, guys, this has truly been a wonderful Let's Play. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel for future content. Yes, I'm going back to saying that at the end of all my videos, because I've grown more confident in being able to advertise my channel in such a manner, and I feel like there's merit in doing it, even if other people might not be as keen on that idea. And what you should really do is click on that little bell on the top right corner of your screen next to the icon that represents your account if you want to be updated on every time I'm about to start a stream. When am I going to start my next Let's Play? Most likely tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow, yes. What will it be? Oh, that's going to be a surprise. Tune in next time to find out. This is Very Mailman signing off. Have a good day. And remember, there is always salvation.